Hey y'all, my name is Charlie. I think I got this set up right. It seems like the might be a little hot. I'm gonna drag it down just a little bit. Intros. I'm messing around. We're trying to make this more professional. But enough of that. I have one bag of games, and what could be better than that? Two bags of games. We're gonna go over them. Thank you so much for sticking with me with this experiment. I feel real good about one bag, and I feel sort of good about the other. So I got price charting, which is kind of BS. I got YouTube, and I got a new tab just in case we want to explore something different. So let's go through it. How do I look on here? We're gonna give myself a little bit more headspace. So you can see the reflection in that. Yep, just so it can mess with my autofocus. Perfect. All right, we're gonna start with the bag I don't feel great about. I didn't ask the question, and that's why I got it. So light smoking smell. I should actually clean this stuff while I'm talking, but we're not gonna. So first game: skate or die. We have a sticker on here that says $4.99. Um, let's see how that sticker compares with what it's actually worth. Skater Die 2 is $9.15 or $111. Skater Die 1, we're at $5.22. So we're going to try to do this professionally or die. 522. All right, and let's put that in there. All right. So first up, Skater Die. Next up, so Skater Die. I've rented it a couple times from Hardings. I've probably put $5 worth of rentals into it. I think I get it confused with 720 a lot, which was an arcade skateboarding game, which also had an NES port. I remember it being okay. And you look at this rad clothing. Why can't skateboarders dress like that? It's pretty sweet. He does have helmet and knee pads. I do not see wrist pads, wrist things. But maybe you don't wear the rollerblade wrist things when you're skateboarding because you need it to do your sweet grabs. That is from Ultra, which is actually I want to say Konami, and they Nintendo reduced the amount that each publisher could make as to not overwhelm like the market because that's what Atari did. So Konami made a sub thing called Ultra. I think I'm right on most of that. So 522. Sadly, that might be one of the better games that I have in here. Next up, we have a game I've never heard of. Is Championship Bowling for Nintendo. The smoke smell isn't bad, and it's like maybe it's weed, maybe it's cigarettes. So, whatever. Championship Bowling. I just got these tonight. Um, I just got these tonight. Luckily, they were both in Hudsonville. I didn't plan on getting the second one, but it came up as I was picking up the first one. Same city. Let's do it. Uh, Championship Bowling. I got $5. So okay, I have never played this. Very good. All right, we got a couple completing boxers. Wheel of Fortune from Game Tech. I think that company has a story behind it. It is in the. It is not in the old school Genesis. It's in the hard plastic, but it's not the old Genesis box with the X's on it. Whoa! It has Wheel of Fortune. God bless these Genesis boxes. It does have full instruction manual. It is black and white and with no with nothing on it, and the Genesis box kept this thing from smelling. So I have a feeling either these are from his childhood or he just got them at a flea market or auction. Probably like I did, thought there might be some gems in there, and then maybe there wasn't. All right, Wheel of Fortune, Genesis, 405. Ooh, complete box 643. All right, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Wheel of Fortune like is a game that you could play now. Like Jeopardy, the stuff's gonna be like irrelevant. And I had a couple game show games for Genesis or for Nintendo, And like the questions are probably super out of date and you can play. I think you can play this. And it has beautiful, what's her name? Vanna White. Look at how young she is, man. She is a pup. And this is from the year, give me a trademark, 1992, the year my sister graduated high school. So now you know how old my sister is. All right, here's one that's kind of a meme. Maybe that meme will turn into money. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam, rated GA, which I think was just on Genesis games. VRC, I don't know who that is. No, I see that. I've seen that on some Nintendo games too. From Accolade, and this is. It looks a little bit like Pippin versus Bird. So it's street. It's on the street. No NBA license. They got 15 Street All Stars. They'd be in the pros if they weren't so dang mean. Oh, they have the D word on the back there. All right. Post game stats: 2 and 3 point shots, jams, steals, block shots, rebounds. Come out ahead with stats. You come up with a W. And digitized commentary from Charles Barkley. Little did we know this awkward guy would become the leading voice in commentary. Like he's making it. Oh, here we go. All right, we got full manual, black and white. We have, oh man, who would this warranty card go to? We have a, oh, I need postage. We have a warranty card, but I fill that out. And we got a very good condition Genesis thing. This is, I wonder, did they had the Genesis seal of quality, I thought. Yeah, it's got the Genesis seal of quality, but it's in a third-party style cartridge like EA used to do. So let's look that up. I don't think it's going to be much. Shut Up and Jam. 8 items. Jaguar, that's the version I need. That's crazy that actually came out for it. 92. Sega Genesis, $494. Shut Up and Ham. All right, $490. Oh no, actually $810 because it's a full complete in box. Nice. So there is an RPG that's called like Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I think it has Barkley in it, and it's like in the future, and it's like a top-down RPG, and it kind of plays off that meme. All right, is that? I'm gonna go like try to go from age. This guy in shrink wrap, interesting, with a price tag of $9.99 on it. It is Oliver Stone's Platoon. Academy Awards for somebody got an Academy Award for that. Johnny Depp was in it. Was Tom Cruise in that one? No, I don't think so. Platoon. Nope, not Splatoon. NES. All right. Oh, $7. There we go. All right, let's go put this guy in. Put this in the old YouTube and see what he says. All right, Platoon NES. So yeah, here's our Platoon playthrough. Oh nope. Learn how to use a computer. All right, so this thing is Contra. A little bit of Metal Slug in there. It looks responsive. Oh, you got the morale meter? That's good. I need that in my life. That's tight. And then what's that? Oh, that's the things icon. All right. All right. And I think Platoon was Vietnam. Ooh, we got the first person. You're in the bunker. Well done. Section complete. What about that guy, though? You made it. Press fire to continue. I'm assuming since I see a cursor there, it's not light gun. Oh, yeah, dude, that's very Contra. Who made that? Sunsoft. There they are. Getting out of there. See you, bud. Is that, is he flagging them down with, like, thingies? You can't see my hands. I'm, like, waiting for him. Dude, that's tight. Sure. Oh, there's the staff. All right, first guy gets a shout out. Program. Hirokun, thank you. No, that's a cool one to have in your library. This one, at first I thought this was a third-party sticker, but it looks like it's just how the game box is. It is Spy versus Spy. I believe I looked at this to rent it, but never summoned the courage. Or it looks like somebody paid $5.99 for it at one point in their life. Spy v Spy NES. This is one I looked up hopeful, and then I looked at it, and it was not worth much. So when I'm just doing passing glances on these Facebook things, I look for stuff that's a character action game that's licensed, and like the licensing might be weird, so they might not have ported it. Wait, why is that Spy Hunter? That's not the right game. I'm all telling you about this. And Spy v Spy NES, go. No, it's not that one. Spy versus Spy NES. $9.99, even better. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. And I don't know if I've ever been burned on a purchase, aside from like if they really, really smell. One time I thought I was getting a working PS3 and I didn't. And then I got burned later in this bag, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so sure, I love Mad Magazine. Um, what does Spy v Spy look like? There's my complete playthrough. Oh, split screen. Look at that, man. Dude, that's tight. I remember watching these little shorts as part of the first seasons of Mad TV had Spy v Spy shorts. It's almost like roller coaster, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. No, that's tight. Good for them. You got that on there? Nice. All right, next up is another one that like looked weird enough that it might be worth something. And then I saw the label on it's kind of messed up. This is Roller Games, and I don't actually know if I pulled up the price on this. Maybe this will be a winner, but definitely nothing that would get graded. I don't. I'm never gonna grade my games. Not for me. Roller Games. 1053. Okay. I don't think I've revealed how much I've paid for this whole set yet. There are a couple things in here I actually wanted. Coming up next is a good game. I think I already have a couple copies of it. I would rent this all the time. I've already put more than I've paid for the package into rentals on this, and that is 1080 Snowboarding. Um, I remember the character select screen, and the song was "Op Shamalay de Doop Da Day, Op Shamalay de Doop to Get Down." And on Nintendo 64, you didn't really hear that type of stuff. So, like actual stuff trying to like that was actually kind of cool. Um, so let's see what we got. We got Nintendo 64, not for resale. Nope, not for $229. Wow, man, it's like daring you to sell it. All right, 999. Sure. I think I have a copy of this, but still, that's a winner, man. People are gonna have good feelings about that. I think they made a version for GameCube. It probably came out around launch or at launch. I can't remember. I don't think it did well, and I think SSX for all the systems kind of took its thunder, even though that was much more arcadey than this was. Even though this was still arcade. All right, this one I have had and sold before. Uh, oh, I should show it to you before I type it. It is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This was a pretty big deal when it came out. Like, they knew the PlayStation game for this was kind of a flop. This was the one that banged. They had a Nintendo 64 version with it. And it was only on Nintendo 64 until the Dreamcast came out. Um, so that's the 64 version. Don't get me excited with that 147. And they do have a lot of ports of this. 793. Yeah, sure. I mean, since it was a big deal and a lot of people had it, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Cool game. I ran it once and I kind of saw what I needed to see. I'd like a copy of, and I'd like to try Super Bombad Racing, which was like a Mario Kart version of this, and it was on at least the PlayStation 2, if not more of them. The next game's going to be worth $1 billion. $5, nice. It is NFL Quarterback Club with our Wisconsin Green Bay's own Brett Favre. Actually, is he under investigation? Is he gonna go to jail? Maybe he'll go up if he goes to jail. To jail. At least I don't know if this is the first one or not. No. Yeah. Yeah. So 64 came out in 96, and the first year's Madden would have been 98. So NFL Quarterback Club. Um, the first year Madden did not have the NFL teams license, and the Quarterback Club did. So it was like the only one that had the NFL teams license. But the players were in the other one, and my buddy Justin had it. Madden, not this, and he'd like make his own team and stuff. So that was cool. All right, we're switching consoles again. This game, my friend got with his Super Nintendo. He had the Super Nintendo Core system, so he did not have Mario. At least not. No, he never had Super Mario World. He had every other good Nintendo game, not Super Mario World. And they corrected that. No, they didn't, because the Nintendo 64, he didn't get Mario 64 on that. But his third party game was a lot better than this. And that game is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. A frustrating game. THQ, Toy Headquarters, Dearly Departed. So let's look it up. I'm not expecting much. Home Alone 2. Oh, they had one. Really? They have one for PlayStation 2? Wow. Super Nintendo. 1909. All right, this one's getting sold. Really? 1909. Wait. Hold on. That's PAL. $10. Okay. Then I probably won't sell it. I don't know. So $10. I remember like it was a side scroller. Like the first one for Nintendo, I remember you like actually protected the house. And this one you're just going through levels. And there was like you get your various weapons, like you had your Talk Boy, and then there was a bazooka that shot a boxing glove, and the boxing glove would go through the entire level. Like you were in a hotel, so you'd go up and down, but that entire like floor of the hotel it would go through and knock us out. Well, I had my hopes up, and I've been burned on that. All right, so this is what encouraged me to seal the deal. Oh, and the case is so messed up. All right, I didn't see how messed up this case was. And it did have it's licensed. You don't think it's going to be ported, and it was popular, but not that popular. It is. I gotta fix my lighting. South Park for Nintendo 64. Ugh. All right. Well, oh my god, it's like carved in there. Ugh. Forget this place. All right. So this is Mr. Pizza in Video. Thank you, Mr. Pizza in Video, for like burning that in there. Man, that was like the one game I was banking this purchase on. All right, South Park N64. What do we got? 2376 if it wasn't so messed up. I still might try to sell it. That's weird. The PAL version is a lot cheaper. Usually it's the other way around for a North American thing. South Park Rally goes for a bit. Interesting. Oh, excuse me. South Park Rally was ported to Dreamcast. I think this should have been ported to Dreamcast. Maybe Nintendo 64 cut them a deal. No, there's a PlayStation port on this. There's a 4-player mode. It's based on the Turok engine. There's a ton of fog, and it's a snowy kind of area. I think they did the South Park's theme song on this. And like on 64, anytime you're getting real voices, that's kind of cool. So, yeah, man, that is disappointing, dude. I have one more disappointment coming up, and I guess it's my fault for not reading it. So, how much was that for South Park Nintendo 64? 2376. But the case is really messed up. So I'll just take clear pictures and put my minimum at 15 and see what happens. And usually you expect maybe 10% under price charting. All right, I'm not gonna pull that out yet. Oh, I didn't catch them all. Okay, I did not look at this one. Maybe there's something here. All right. God, I've never heard of this before. It's called Gotcha the Sport. I forgot to pull it up. Gotcha the Sport. Apparently there was 7 of them. They got, what is this 5 screw? I got 1, 2, 3 screws. So if there was 5 screws on the back of this, it'd be worth more. Gotcha NES 571. Okay. Man, if it was in the box though. Gotcha the Sport. And that is 571. All right. Oh, I got 164 game. I had hopes on this. This is maybe I'll wait till next year when the one comes out. Is Mission Impossible for Nintendo 64. There was hype coming into this because it was about a year after GoldenEye, and it was nothing like GoldenEye. It was probably more like Hitman than GoldenEye. Like you actually did spy stuff. You occasionally shot people, but it was not a shooter. They tried really cool stuff. Like I remember the masks, like you could disguise yourself and stuff. I remember not liking it though. So Mission Impossible and 64. Okay. 0 out of 2 items. 525. Yeah. And this is one that it's coming off the heels of GoldenEye. So they probably ran a ton of copies of it. I get it. It's all good. All right. I have 2 more items here. But I have my bonuses. Hopefully the other one didn't fall out. All right, so my bonuses. Fresh from, I think this is still the current Happy Meal, is Mario Kart. So I might bring him to work and just put him on a table. And then, are you from the, yeah, this must be from the most current, this guy's actually really cool. From the current Happy Meal. Actually, it's a little bit more robust than that. It's a Donkey Kong with the tie. So this is the rare Donkey Kong. I think I might keep him. But Mario Kart's going to go to my house. We're not going to look up them. All right, so we have, this might save the kit. We have a Nintendo brand. Oh, sorry if I hit the mic. A Nintendo brand GameCube controller. I actually need one of these. I have a third party. It feels good. I'm wondering what a gray Nintendo GameCube controller goes for. Okay, I'm not even going to look for it. So let's add this up, even though that 23 is going to throw this way off. And I typically don't sell anything that doesn't go for at least 10. So according to this, according to Price Charting, if Price Charting was a site and they just give me money, I would make $119 out of this. I paid 60. They listed at 60. It seemed like a really cool collection of stuff, and I got one last thing to show from it. And I probably could have held it 50 and gave it a day, but I hadn't gotten any of these deals done, so I just wanted something because this is cool. This is getting me to spend a little bit more money. It's like small money. And here's the last thing that I was excited, and I guess it was fine print I didn't read. He had the Steelbook of DC Villains for Switch, but it's just a Steelbook, no game. So I might see if this is going for anything. There are weird DC fans out there. And see, I thought it was going to be included with it. I was like, well, at the very least, that's worth 15. But maybe there's something here. It's a really cool steelbook. You got Harley Quinn, like, got 3D. Like, they put some money into this. And it's the good steelbook. Apparently, there are steelbooks now that don't have this edge, and it's like a folder or something, and those are crappy. So, this is bag 1. I am going to keep doing this, but I'm going to stop streaming and recording for a bit, and I'm going to split up to 2 things on my channel. So, thank you for watching this. Update on my previous sale. I did sell Quarterback Club for, not Quarterback Club. I did sell NCAA for X13 for Xbox 360 for $25, which is less than I wanted. But that's half the amount I spent for the whole collection. So the rest is pretty much gravy. And that's what I'm hoping. I can sell one, get half my money back, and then the rest just sit on for a while and see how it goes. So I'm gonna play this outro video, and then I'll reconnect and let's do this again with a different bag. Thank you.